What's happening, you people of the internet? I'm super excited for this video because today we are making custom headers for the 2002 race car. Got some stuff that I just threw down on the table here. M10 header flange. I literally just had this sitting in my garage. And this is actually what gave me the idea. I was gonna buy a set of headers for this car and I'm like, why would I spend money buying a set of headers if I can make it? This is the only thing that I bought. I can make this. It would take me about an entire day to make one of these. You guys are probably wondering, why do I already have a set of headers? These are Euro S50 headers with S54 flanges welded onto them. Because these are stock BMW headers, the quality of the stainless is super, super good. We're gonna repurpose them and turn them into sick headers for the race car. We're gonna start off with cylinder number 1. I want these headers to perform, obviously, because this is a race car, but I also want the headers to look really, really cool. I want the headers to look like a bundle of spaghetti just coming up through the engine bay. With choosing the header size, one of the most important things to start off with, is it gonna be a straight header or is it going to be a stepped header? This header is considered a straight header. It starts out one length, 1.5 inches, goes all the way down to the collector, continuing the same size. This style of header is the most common style of header. It's great for street cars that aren't incredibly high compression, that you aren't trying to squeeze the maximum amount of performance out of. But the headers that we're making are going to be stepped headers. All right, guys, we have the first quarter of the first runner done. I want to get everything mapped out up here. Now I have to start paying attention to where the spark plug leads are going to come out of. And mark this off, get this cut up, and then I'm going to do this for the rest of the 4 headers, get it mapped out, and I'll talk to you guys after that. All right, so we have the first quarter of runners made, and I really like how they're coming together so far. I know this isn't the best for performance. I understand that there are headers that will make more power than these will, but at the end of the day, this is gonna sacrifice maybe 5 horsepower. I know we're racing, you know, horsepower is everything, but I want it to look cool. I spent hours making everything, and if you guys can see, I have these like ovaled out, and I just did this with a hammer actually, because this is an oval and this is just so that can slip in there, and see how that fits in there. That one goes in there like that. That one goes in there like that.
The next day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, day 2 in the video. We got the headers kind of on. Now, you guys will probably notice I moved this just a little bit because I kind of wanted the spacing to look a little bit like more or less even. I didn't want this header so close to this one. So now that we have these runners on like our main kind of like loops for our runners, now we have to get them pointed down and towards the back of the firewall. I have a couple just random pieces. This one is gonna work great for right here. We're gonna get that tacked on, and you can see that is starting to shoot us back towards the firewall where we need to go. And then this piece is gonna come down. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. This piece is gonna come down like that. That's gonna shoot down. And we gotta figure something out for the rest of them. I just still can't get over how this is looking. This is gonna look so unbelievably sick. God, that looks so good. God, guys. I got these pieces tacked on here, and this thing is just looking sicker and sicker and sicker. I feel like anytime I make something like this, half the video is just me saying like, oh my God, this thing looks so sick, but it does. Now that we are finally starting to get close to the collector, I'm gonna take this tab and we're gonna temporarily weld this on the side. And I'm gonna bolt this to the transmission so I can keep this collector like positioned. Because I don't have 3 hands, so I can hold the collector then hold my pipes where I want them to go. So this is right around where our collector is gonna be. Tab on the side of the transmission I can bolt this thing onto, so I'm just gonna tack this Johnny up. We throw the header on. So I have an idea where I need to get the pipes to. We aren't gonna take them all the way. I still want about another 8 inches so we can have the 1 7/8 runner step up. I know what you guys are thinking. Julian, you explained to us what a straight header is, but you didn't explain to us what a stepped header is. A stepped header is literally exactly what it sounds like. It steps up in size. So the Euro S50 headers that we cut up to start out with is a 1.5 inch primary. We are going to be stepping up to a 1 3/4 inch primary. Now there's so many good videos explaining the benefits of stepped headers on the internet. The most important thing, it keeps the exhaust velocity high inside the main runner. As the exhaust cools down, we step it up to a bigger size so the exhaust has a little bit more room to go and accelerate more, and it also sounds cool. If you guys don't know, back in like the 80s, F1 started using stepped headers, and then this little step creates a sound like reverberation with the exhaust waves in the exhaust, and then it makes for that really musical note compared to a non-stepped header. This is what we're looking like on the bottom here. You can see the runners up there, and then there is the collector. God, this thing looks so sick.
1 hour later.
You got this piece loaded up, then I have this piece pre-cut out. I'm gonna throw this on cylinder number 3, and then this is for cylinder number 4. Go down like that, hopefully you guys can see. Then this is gonna sit right above cylinder number 4.
Three hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Now we are moving on and making the stepped part of the header. Now that we got all the primaries made, we need to make the step section go into the collector. You guys probably can't even see the collector anymore. So I'm gonna make one, and when that's all tacked up, we can pull it out with the collector, and then we can make the rest of the runners on the bench because we have a lot of room to work with. We don't really have to worry about hitting into anything. So once we get the first one made, the rest of them are gonna be super easy.
Hair looks wonderful. Let me push this chair up under you. The weather's beautiful. You must have brought the sun with you. You're getting slimmer and you're tanner, huh? And you're speaking perfect Spanish. Must have spent some time in Panama. I gotta tell you that you're absolutely glowing. All that fishing and relaxing that you're doing, it's showing. I might take up rowing. Lay low until it's snowing. Then pop up looking Samoan. Man, sway, cover my toes in. My fancy words keep me frozen. It's so easy being me, cause I'm that same OG. All I wanna do is blow my weed and stroke my queen and buy a fleet of blue boats for the team. Fuck, man. Yo, my BMW scraped the floor. You understand? My BMW. The side of my crib looking like Wrigley Field, covered with ivy. I could have been one of the Isleys. Nothing surprises me. I'm obviously high in the driver's seat. It's like I'm rhyming on a silent beat. The groove moves like voodoo, put a needle in the dog.
We're moving on to the final part of the collectors here. I know this looks like a mess. So with the collector, we want it to like the firing order to go in a spiral to help exhaust scavenging. So firing order is 1, 3, 4, 2. Cylinder number 1 firing first and cylinder number 3 firing first, and 4 is gonna go right here, and then 2 is gonna go right here. So think about like the collectors right here. Cylinder number 1 is gonna fire, then cylinder number 3 is gonna fire, then cylinder number 4 is gonna fire, then 2 is gonna fire. So it's gonna be like a constant, think of like a miniature tornado happening inside of the collector. There.
Shouts to Tracy Morgan.
Okay, that'll work for that one.
I fucking love you. Blue chip 7,000. Fuck, that's delicious. Look, we out here. You understand me? Queens in this motherfucker. Always. Always, man. Yo, listen. One more time. Yo. In front of 50,000 screaming, higher than I ever been. Eyes closed, mommy, I'm a rock star. No one knows that I just woke up, got doped up. I just grab the mic and go nuts, eat donuts because I'm robust. I like to sit on women's shoulders, wear karate outfits like I'm shown up. I mean, I don't know how many times I could come up here and do this, man.
I am so unbelievably stoked with how these headers came out. Like, I literally couldn't ask for, I mean, actually I take that back. It always can be better. I know a lot of you guys are gonna ask, like, are those true equal length headers? The answer is no. No, they aren't equal length headers. But the thing is, they're pretty close, and the way that we did the firing order for the collector, they're still gonna perform. I think these things are going to sound absolutely amazing. Never see headers like this on an M10, and the way that these things look are absolutely just insane. Like, absolutely insane. I love the way that this looks. I almost literally just want to like hang it on the wall in the garage. Like, I literally don't even want to put this in the car. You guys can probably tell, I don't have this welded all the way. This is just kind of tacked together. You can see I did some stitch welds so it doesn't fall apart in the meantime. God, just freaking look at that, dude. Are you kidding me? Anyways, I don't have this header welded all the way because we need to pull this header apart. And I'm gonna do that off camera just because it's so time consuming and it's literally gonna look exactly the same. See, I literally just tacked this. The runners are just tacked on. I just have to break those tacks off so I can pull each individual runner off, weld it super slow so I don't warp it, and then assemble it. God, I keep on saying how cool this thing looks. Let's get it thrown in on the car.
Succeeding makes a lot of people nauseous. Still I'm on the back of the boat like this. Why you always all on my back? Oh.
All right, guys, that is going to be it for this video. I am so obsessed with how these headers came out. Love how motorsport-esque they look. I love how 80s they look, and I think the headers are really gonna tie into the crazy body kit that this car has. You guys can probably tell I started to do some body work on the car because I want to get this thing painted literally within like 2 or 3 weeks, and I think I'm gonna paint the car myself. At the end of the day, if it has like some paint runs in it and stuff like that and this and that, I'm not gonna be that butthurt, and it's a great learning experience because this car is probably gonna need more body work. Like I said, it's a race car, and I have something really, really cool planned for this car, kind of like an art car ordeal with a really cool person. So look forward to that, but God, these headers look so freaking good. This just goes to show you, to make something like this, you really don't need all that much. I literally had a spare cylinder head flange laying around. I used old scrap headers that I was probably gonna end up throwing out, but I kept them for a project like this. I think it cost me, said and done, probably about $200 between buying the collector and the 1 7/8" pipe that I needed to make the steps. I don't have anything fancy. I just have a TIG welder. I know, you know, most people don't have TIG welders, but you can literally go get a Harbor Freight TIG welder, and I just have a Harbor Freight chop saw. Like I said, this just goes to show you, if you wanna make something, if you wanna do something, literally anything, not even in cars, if you have the will, you can make it. I make these videos so you guys get inspired to go out and do something like this. Just one more time, I'm gonna show you guys these headers because they are so unbelievably sick. Oh my God. I appreciate the hell out of you if you have watched to the end. So drop down in the comments 2002 headers. And as I always say, ladies and gentlemen, dream so big it's scary. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.